everyone, today I'm going to show you my favorite Kashmiri recipe, Mutton Rogan Josh, and let me show you how to make it. We're going to start by adding half a cup of mustard oil. To this I'm adding a teaspoon of peppercorns, 3 black cardamoms, 5 green cardamom, 1 large cinnamon stick, about 10 to 12 cloves, and stone flower. This is also called as kalpasi. To this I'm adding 3 large onions, and fry these onions until golden brown, literally golden brown. The onions have nicely fried and it's golden in color. To this I'm going to add mutton pieces. Here I'm adding about a kilo of goat's neck slice. This is my preferred way of having mutton. So I'm adding about a kilo here, and I'm going to saute this for about 20 minutes on a medium to low flame. Here I'm adding about a tablespoon of salt. And I'm going to continue sauteing this. The more you roast this meat, the better results you will get. So keep stirring, let this get nicely fried and absorb all the juices, and come back to this after 20 minutes. Our mutton has nicely roasted. To this I'm adding ginger garlic paste, about a quarter cup, and it has to be in a thin consistent, almost like water, and saute this for about 5 minutes. Now I'm adding about a teaspoon of hing. The oil has started to separate. Now to this I'm adding all the dry spices. I'm adding about a tablespoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, a tablespoon of cumin powder, that's jeera powder, a tablespoon of saunf powder, it's also called as fennel powder, and a teaspoon of dry ginger powder. Give this all a good mix. Just fry this about a minute so that the raw smell of the dry spices just goes away, and then we'll add the tomato puree. The spices have nicely blended. To this I'm adding about half a cup of tomato puree to this, and cook this until all the tomatoes get nicely combined with the meat. That will take about roughly about 10 to 15 minutes. So we're going to slow cook this for another 10 to 15 minutes. The tomatoes are cooked. To this I'm adding about a teaspoon of garam masala powder. Okay, and into this I'm going to add about 3 cups of boiling water to it. And get this cooking on a very high flame for the next 15 minutes. I'm going to get this cooking for another 15 minutes on a very high flame. This curry needs to boil. Our Rogan Josh is ready. We just have to do the tadka for this. I'm adding about a tablespoon of clarified butter, which is ghee. To this I'm adding about a teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder. Okay, and we're gonna pour this over the meat. And close this and let this allow it to stand for about half an hour. And we are done.